Good morning. It's Saturday, April 8th. It's getting near, 2023, getting near 7:30 a.m. Yep, got another bird shirt today. Um, and seems like I'm getting stuffed up. Oh my goodness, I hope I'm not getting a cold or something. It's a rainy day today. It's a little bit cold out there, and it's supposed to be rainy and cold tomorrow too for Easter. Oh well, the plants and the flowers can use the rain. So this morning, okay, a little story. Yesterday, my daughter came over, and one of the things that we did is she helped me organize my kitchen. Now, I've lived in this apartment, I don't know, 3.5, 4 years or something. And basically what's happened is the stuff that was in places in the bottom cabinets, here I'll show you, I couldn't get to a lot of it, not easily anyway. So I basically wasn't using it, and it was becoming a big jumble. And also, I had stuff that I've been hanging on to for years that I wouldn't use even if I could get to it. Or maybe I've bought new things because I didn't even know I still had some of the old things because I couldn't get to them. So here, I'll show you. So like down here we have drinks and paper goods and stuff. That used to be a big jumble. It's nice and organized and I can get to it. I can reach everything I need, and then other things are stored in, maybe in the back, but I could get down there and get to it if I needed to. So we're going through all this stuff, and some of the kitchen gadgets, she'd say, what's this? What's that? Some of the things I wasn't even quite sure what they were. Oh, what was one of the things that we found? Well, actually, we found here. She helped me organize the drawers, too. It's a pumpkin carver, and for some reason, I had 3 of them. She said, you really need to keep this? I said, okay, if me and her 2 older kids, maybe we'll carve pumpkins together next fall. And they're small. I mean, I kept some things, okay? But things are organized now where I can find them. So in the process of looking through all this stuff, we had a throwaway pile, a donate pile, and a keep pile. So she finds a potato masher, a particular type of potato masher. And then someplace else we find another potato masher. And then we find 2 more potato mashers. Now, I will say, each one was a different style, a different type of potato masher. But it was just hysterical because, here we have 4 potato mashers. And the really funny thing is the number of times that I have actually cooked real potatoes in my life, it's not been that many. If I was an avid potato cooker, yeah, all right, maybe a couple of potato mashers, but 4 of them for someone who virtually never cooks potatoes. And if I do, I'd get potato flakes. Anyway, so we were finding things like that, and it was just hysterical. And she said, you're going to be blessing other people, donating this stuff and making these things available to them. And even though you don't see inside your cabinets all day, like you see around your house, things that are out, it's going to be less weight on your mind. And she's right. I feel so much better. I really enjoy it. When I open a cabinet, I can see what's there, and the stuff that belongs together is together. So we're slowly going through the house. She also has an ulterior motive. She said, someday when you die, I'm going to have to go through all this So this will make it easier on me, she said. And it's true. Well, anyway, yeah, I'm not wearing lipstick today. I figured, give my lips a rest. So, okay, I've got some nice, warm, 30 calorie per cup almond milk here. And, I was trying all these new coffees and stuff and kind of being a little disappointed with a lot of them. So I thought, I'm going to have some coffee I like this morning. So I've got Nicaragua. I read the label in my t-shirt before I put it on. It was made in Nicaragua. So here we go, Nicaragua. I won't get the atlas out, but it's in Central America, okay? So we got, Canada, the United States, Mexico, Central America, South America. Remember that from, what was it, 4th grade geography? So, okay, I am going to make this Nicaragua here. I'm making it as an espresso. Now, on the box, it says it can be an espresso or a lungo. And I found pretty consistently that I enjoy the ones that say lungo more as espressos. Okay, so there's one. And I decided I'm going to make 2 this morning. Make it a little stronger. And, wait, let this finish, because if I do something with this hand while this is running, I'll end up moving the whole mug and end up with coffee on the counter. And down in the drawers and down in my nice newly organized cabinet. Okay, so I got out my coffee spices, which I could now get to because they had ended up falling back in the cabinet, and so I wasn't using them. I mean, it's just, I go to the gym, and there is some getting on and off the floor there, but in general, I don't want to be scrabbling around on my kitchen floor. And to be, honest about it, my daughter didn't bend over to do all this. She just sat on the floor. Because the cabinets, well, it's an apartment house, So they build what's easiest for them to build, not what's going to be most convenient for a person. Like, how drawers, most drawers, old-fashioned drawers, are like this deep. But these days, when houses are built, you have deeper ones. You can even put pots in them and stuff. So anyway, I don't want to have to get down on the floor. And this had tipped back from where I had it, and it was way 2 feet back in the cabinet. Well, I've got it back now, and I thought, let me get some cardamom. Was I watching a TV show or listening to an audio book? I can't remember which yesterday, and they mentioned cardamom. And I thought, I love cardamom. And I haven't used it in a while. Now let me turn this bright light off. It just seems like, that's more relaxing. Anyway, well, I should give this a stir first, right? All right, let me get a spoon here. All right, here's a spoon, and let me get a napkin. All righty. So we'll give this a stir. And yeah, I'm gonna taste it before I put the cardamom in. Oh, that's very tasty. Do I want cardamom in there? Oh, I can hardly smell it. My nose is so stuffed. But the whiff that I'm getting is nice. But this is how I'm going to do it. I'm just shaking a little bit on the top, because what that will do, rather than affect the taste so much, what it's going to do is, when you just sprinkle stuff like cinnamon or cardamom or ginger or other aromatic type spices on the top, when you bring it up to take a sip, you're getting those aromas coming into your nose and your mouth, and that affects what the drink tastes like. Now, what I will tell you is, especially with cinnamon, if you put cinnamon on, you bring it up to your mouth. Don't go and take a deep breath in, because very often the cinnamon, which does not dissolve into your drink, will whoof up, and you'll end up inhaling cinnamon and get a coughing fit. I am going to stir this in, because cardamom, this is ground cardamom, unlike cinnamon, does mix up, it does dissolve a little bit. Ah, this tastes good. I'm glad it tastes good, because you know how sometimes with a stuffed nose, you can't taste things as well. So I've got ground cardamom, and I've got, let's see, I have got cardamom pods also. So, but these are sort of, you know, if I was baking or cooking something that called for cardamom, I might use this. You have to split them open with a knife, and then there's little black seeds inside, and they're the kind of seeds that if you press too hard on them, they go bing, bing. So, you know, you want to crush them. Actually, it'll work like with a nut crusher, or hey, even a pill crusher. So, anyhow, 2 kinds of cardamom. Do I have any other ones? No. I'm going to enjoy my coffee. You know what I'm going to have with it? Going to have a breakfast bar that's coated in chocolate, because chocolate with this is just going to be really nice. I know it is. So I hope that you have a good day. Oh, it stopped raining, but it's very wet out there. And I hope that you have a good Easter.